Hello guys, hey, check out that paper right there. Chad vs. Chicken. Um, uh, this is kind of a secondary to my comparison of Halo and Call of Duty. What I first wanted to start talking about is a little bit about Call of Duty, first of all. And what I said in my video before is kind of had a little bit to do with relating history in a way. And history has a way of, really trying to not repeat itself, but in doing so, kind of does sometimes. But we learn from what we do. But in the video game aspect, doing a game that is strictly based on one period of time, as this one is, like World at War, for the Nazis and World War II, is really a difficult thing to do and get it right. Because you can take history and just morph it any way you want and make it work. But Treyarch, I believe, really came to this game and said, you know what, we're gonna follow a path, which worked out for them in the end, because the path they followed ended up giving them a pretty amazing game, and I have to say, I'm happy with it. I know a lot of people were happy with it as well, and I think that they are going to be doing great on Black Ops because they know how to take an era and put it into a game. Now, Modern Warfare. Okay, now let's address that game. Modern Warfare is basically taking everything that we have today and putting it into one game, which can be easier because what we have today isn't something we did have. See, history, or what we conceive as history on our history books and all those fun things, is simply words on a page. Modern Warfare is basically what you see today. I see we have javelins today. I've seen a documentary on javelins. I've seen how to use a javelin. I've seen what they look like. I know exactly and this is just basic knowledge. I mean, this is, I know exactly what some of the most main guns are they use in Iraq right now. This is just common knowledge to me. And that stuff is easy. You can get your hands on that. You can see that. You can feel that. You can put that into perspective. You know what an airport looks like now. But the thing is, during World War II, there's not many people alive who can tell you what that stuff looks like. There's not many people who see that stuff and come back and show us it. And so I think that's one of the most important ways to separate the two games, because it's not as easy to take words and use them to make a video game with as it is to actually have physical evidence of a game. That's a big difference. Now, as far as Halo and Call of Duty go, Halo is as futuristic as Call of Duty is as well. So now that can be a very difficult thing as well, kind of making up something. But the thing is again, you can basically take ideas from today and use them to create a universe, to create a fictional, universe where you can use the first person. Now, I'm not saying that's what they did with Halo. They could have just came up with it out of nowhere. I mean, they could have just came up with the guns out of nowhere, which makes sense. I mean, anyone can do that. It's what their jobs are to do that. Their jobs are to get us entertained, and it's not easy to do that in today's market of video games. And so I think that in comparing the two, you can't really do it yet. I think that we should definitely give that time before we even jump on top of that, because if we jump on top of that right now, you're not going to get a good response. People are not going to come back with, oh, that makes sense, or oh, those facts are perfect, or oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Of course, you're going to get a couple of those people who are just like, this is stupid, I love Call of Duty, and it's stupid, I love Halo, but, those are the common denominators, and you gotta stick with your guns. Now, so my personal opinion is Call of Duty is gonna be better, and that's, I mean, in sales, yes, no matter what, Call of Duty is gonna be better because it's on two consoles. It's got, you know, it's got more of a FPS following. Now whether Halo is going to outsell Call of Duty, I don't think it's going to happen. Now whether Halo's rated a better games, it's possible. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Bungie. Bungie's a great company and they know what they're doing. But as far as that goes, that's where kind of where I stand, and I feel a lot of people stand the same way. Um, but we're kind of get to the end of the video, so I just wanted to kind of clear that up a little bit. And if you guys have any comments, leave them in the comment section. Thanks.